Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. It's been raining a lot here on the East Coast, so I thought what better time than to do a story time video and smoke some weed. But let's begin this video. I'm actually joined here today with my precious little cat, Leona, and she's just sitting here on my lap, but I'll spark this joint up right now. I'll try not to get as much smoke on her as possible. I have a window open, so she can definitely handle her own though. So today's topic is going to be the first time that I saw a duster live. But so to start off, I was going through Instagram. I was using Instagram at the time, and I was on Duster's Instagram page because the joint went out, but I'll go get another lighter. Okay, I'm back and I got a lighter. I was actually planning to just use the match, but it actually ended up going out, and that was my last match, so I had to go find another lighter, but I found it and we're back so we can light it up again. So back to what I was saying, yeah, so I was on Instagram. I was using Instagram at the time, and I was on Duster's page, and I was looking at stuff that they were tagged in, and I ended up seeing that they were playing again, like music. So I was like, whoa, they're touring or they're playing shows again. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I was looking at other places that they were gonna play at, and I found one that was in New York, that they were coming for New York. They were gonna be playing in Brooklyn, I think. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna go see that. This is like such a cool opportunity to be able to see your favorite band play, especially when they don't play too often. I'll give you guys the exact date that it was. It was in before all this pandemic was going on, but yeah, this was like 2019 or maybe even 2018. Let me check. It was like October 23rd or 28th or something, but I'll throw up the pictures. But yeah, so I saw that one, and I was really like happy to end up like having the chance to go see it. But then I ended up finding out that it was 21 and above, and I was 20 at the time, so I wouldn't be able to get into that. It's like it was like a Oktoberfest kind of thing, so it was kind of alcohol being distributed. So yeah, me being 20 at the time, I wasn't probably gonna get into that, so I was kind of bummed. But I kept looking at their other shows that they were playing at, and I actually found one the day before that was in New Jersey, and it was actually free. I'll post up the like picture of it, but I think that's really cool that there's a show and they're playing at this college, the College of New Jersey, for free. I was like, that's so weird. So I ended up looking at the directions to it, and it was a 4-hour drive, and I just found it really bizarre at first that they were gonna be playing this free show at this college, like, and it was basically just them. Like for the one that they were doing in Brooklyn, it was a whole bunch of other bands, even Mogwai is going to be there, and I was kind of excited to be able to see them play, but but I wasn't able to get into that one, so I said, let me just give this one in New Jersey a try. So I drove the 4 hours there to the college. It was my best shot at probably getting to see them play. So I said I might as well take this opportunity. So I drove the 4 hours over there, and yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be allowed into the school to be able to watch it. It was very kind of weird, but I just went with it. And yeah, so I actually have some pictures of when I got there to the college that I'll post. It was a pretty simple, like, basic university, and it was fun, I guess. I got there pretty early on in the day, so yeah. So the first ones are when I was taking with color film, actually. I didn't have much resources or film to bring to me to take photos. I wasn't really buying film like that back then, so I only had whatever I had laying around, kind of. Like, these first color photos were more just like the end photos that I could have got from using another film that I hadn't used up yet. Like, these are just the remaining shots, and then other than that, I only brought one roll of 24 exposures there, and I didn't have anything else to bring with me, which really sucked it. Yeah, and I wasn't able to like purchase any film because it was such like a kind of short notice, because I was really planning to go to the one for Brooklyn and the Oktoberfest one, but I didn't want to really risk not being able to get in because I wasn't 21, so this was my best shot, so I just kind of went with it and hoped for the best. But yeah. The next photos were all using the 24 exposure roll, and I actually didn't enjoy that roll. Like, that's why I had it just kind of laying around, kind of, because it's kind of a gimmicky kind of film. It's supposed to like have special effects, kind of, but I'd rather just use other films, so that's why I was like laying around, and that's one that I brought with me, but I had no other options. But I think the special effects that it has going for it kind of lends it well with the band and the performance, I guess. It turned out fine, I guess. I enjoy it. But yeah, I'm also just glad I was able to not only be able to see Duster play live, but also be able to photograph them. Like, being able to just photograph your favorite band that probably ever played. I find that like so cool, and also like it was very kind of a one-on-one, kind of like very personal, kind of, because it was this like really small, like, they just played in this multi-purpose kind of room in the college. Like, the only kind of, like, idea that I could, see this room being is, like, a room to take tests or something, like a very small, like, multi-purpose room that, I don't know, couldn't hold more than, like, 30 or 50 people, maybe. Like, not many people were even there. Like, it was so bizarre in that way that Duster is playing at this college for these students, and it's free. And I'm not sure if I was the only, like, other person that didn't attend the school at that place, but yeah, that's one thing that I was kind of, like, unsure if I was going to be even allowed to watch them play. Like, maybe it was only for the college and I wasn't allowed to watch, or even get into the school. I don't know. It was kind of a gamble driving all 4 hours to go see Duster play, but I'm glad I did it, and it worked out in the end, and it was a great time. I actually didn't even spend that much time over there, so it was like 4 hour drive over there and then 4 hours back. So it was a pretty big experience, but a great time nonetheless. But I'll post up all the pictures that I took there, and I think some of them did turn out really cool. I wish I could have, like, used Flash more. Like, the last one I used Flash, and I think it turns out really well. But I also just wanted to be there and also just experience all the songs and be able to watch my favorite band play live. I was mostly focused on that, to be honest. It was cool to, like, take photos, but I was honestly more focused on the band playing. And yeah, just experiencing the moment. They just did their, like, typical live playlist that they are known for. It's a very, like, solid list of songs. It's usually a mixture of stratosphere and contemporary movement. It's usually songs taken from both, and it's their own, like, unique kind of live song list setup, I guess. But they usually end on Stars Will Fall, and that's always, like, the best. Like, and to see it played live is really nice, and a whole different experience in itself, I guess. But because it was also a more recent time that they're playing, I guess, they were promoting. Also, they added 2 songs from their most recent album. They're self-titled, so we got to listen to them play their old song track list, but they also add in 2 new Duster songs. So that was okay. I'm back. My phone ran out of memory, but yeah, I didn't even get to finish the joint. I forgot to even mention to YouTube that this is legal, so no one at YouTube ban me. This is completely legal where I'm at here in New York. So no one banned me. But going back to what I was saying previously, yes, Duster was, like, debuting some of their new tracks that they were working on that was going to come out later that month in December. So we were some of the first people to see some of their new material that they were working with over that big gap period that they were not playing anymore. But yeah, it was super cool to watch them play some new stuff for us and see how they were kind of maybe developed from since over the years. So it was pretty cool. I actually look back at some of the footage, and I'll talk about specifically how it was going there and the experience. So basically, I also